Couch Rider, Raven Report. Let's go. Ravens, Ravens, Ravens. Couch Rider. Ravens, Ravens, hey, Ravens. We gon' ride out. Ravens, Ravens, Ravens. Couch Rider.
For some of you Twitter gangsters, this is just a hobby, original sports perspective. You can't stop me. Couch Rider Report, it's reflective. Please respect it. You will get checked, and your knowledge will be tested. I ain't the coldest Raven, but this is my show. Shout out to the Barry White rap for the beat, though. Hey, welcome back to the home of original sports perspective. From our couch to yours, it's your Couch Rider Raven Jermaine Lockett. Thanks for coming through, folks. Of course, we got to pass the collection plate. Please hit the like, the subscribe, and smack that bell so you know when it's going down, folks. I appreciate y'all coming through. Let's see who we got in the room on this wonderful Monday. That's it. We got Bless Brian in the room. Anybody else? Go ahead and pop them in the comments. We'll be looking for Kam Ru and make sure I send this invite twice. So he said he can go ahead and get up out there and say I got it to him. Give me just 1 second here. So when it doesn't have a subject. All right, Kam Ru has been sent the invite. We'll see what happens, see if he pops up or not. We got Brandon Tillman in the room. What's good? How we doing, man? How we doing? So then Bless Brian said, what's happening? He's always, he's one of the first on the show. I'll say one of the first. Usually he is the first, but then, of course, Delicious and him, they compete to see who can get in the room faster than the other. So today, I wanted to do our motivation, but, of course, shout out to you. We're sitting at 1,144 subscribers. I don't know where that 45th one went. They just disappeared. So, yeah, please come on back through. I don't know what I did to make you mad. I'm pretty sure this shirt will make you even more mad. But I'm pretty sure a lot of Ravens Nations might get hot behind this. But that was just something I wanted to do on a whim. It was a couple of years ago. And it's kind of disrespectful. But, oh well. We'll be okay. It was during the whole Joe Flacco divorce or whatever. And I decided to make a shirt. So that's fine. Anywho, let's see. Lisa says, hey, Jermaine, don't forget, I will never turn my back on the Ravens. Yes, Lisa. Yes, we know you are bleeding purple, about more purple than this shirt, more purple than anybody will ever know. I love it. My man said he's doing good. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. We are going to start with our motivational moment. That motivational moment comes from Zig Ziglar. It says, if you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. So you got to think about, people talk about their circumstances. They talk about the situations that they are in. And the best way to get out of those circumstances is to learn. I mean, we have all this access to information at our fingertips. You got to think about how people did it back in the day. They did it with personal interactions. You had people start strawberry businesses, strawberry companies, just simply by going out there and learning the business of just entrepreneurship, going door to door after buying strawberries at like a grocery store and selling these strawberries to people in person. And this guy got so good with it that he just learned the business on his own. He learned the ins and outs. He learned through failure. If you're not willing to learn, you're not going to go anywhere. But if you are learning on the fly, if you're willing to go out and take that chance, that opportunity to learn something in life, nobody is going to stop you. And I have full confidence in that because there was a time when I didn't want anything to do with schooling. I had a wife who encouraged me. I still have that wife. She's still here upstairs. Good times. But she encouraged me to get my degree. And because she encouraged me to go out there and learn, nothing can stop me now. Nothing can stop me when I go to hit the retirement button from the military. I can do so many different things. I have a degree in media communications now, thanks to that push. I have a associate's in healthcare administration because somebody pushed me to get there. Actually, somebody told me I couldn't do it. And that's what kind of motivated me to get there, to want to go and learn. Now I have a associate's degree in instructional technology to where I can actually go teach. I got 3,000 teaching hours, folks, because I wanted to go get it. I wanted to go learn. And I got my Sec Plus so I can go play with computers on the side if I wanted to. The avenues are endless. People cannot stop me from my grind as long as I'm willing to learn. And that goes the same for each of you. I encourage you to go out there and learn as much as you can. Because one thing you can take with you when you leave this world is the knowledge that you got here. At least that's what I believe. And I'm hoping you believe that too. That is your motivational moment for today. All right. We are moving in. Y'all saw the title. Kam Ru wanted to talk about the outside linebackers today. Who do we have? Who do we trust? Like, do we trust anybody? Like right now, if the game, we had a game on Sunday, who could show up and who could ball right now? I ain't talking about what the hopefuls is, what we got in Ojabo. What do we got right now on the roster that we can say, all right, you gotta get out there, gotta get it done. So let's see here. Pay some bills right quick. Message for the baby Ravens. Keep your noses clean and out of trouble. Yes. Yeah, stay off that dag on Twitter if you're going to be nasty on there, you know. Okay. Engraven in the building with a donation, too. He says, CRR and Cam, appreciate both of y'all. I appreciate you, my man. You know, you coming through strong for your boy. Kam Ru, I'm not sure where he is at right now. If y'all see this man, you know, call the FBI. He's probably hiding in John Harbaugh's basement. You know, Harbaugh's had to put somebody else down there since our guy Tyson is no longer down in the basement. So he probably had to put Kam Ru down in the basement, y'all. Just saying. Let's see what else we got here. Delicious is in the building. Bless Brian's here. Yes, indeed. Tracy Hall. Hey, y'all, appreciate y'all coming through. So I wanted to wait on Kam Ru, but I don't know what this dude is, man. Let me see if the phone is about. Yo, somebody call Kam Ru. I'm finna go grab my phone. Grab my phone right quick. Give me just a second. We're gonna find out where this man is at. What is happening with this dude? And he sends a message that says he's at a photo shoot. He'll be home in 8 minutes. I'm kidding. He's not at a photo shoot. I'm not really sure what he's doing. He's probably just on the ride right now. And of course, he's got to take the dog out. And so that's kind of what we'll go with today. We'll just go ahead and move forward. I know it's going to be tough. Normally, I can't do the show. Kam Ru be asleep. He's not asleep. I'm pretty sure he's on the way home. Usually he has a class. He comes home. He walks the dog. And I don't know if it's a pie day because it's not Wednesday, but if you see him with pie, just tell him that he's not obeying the diet. And, that could be a problem. All right, let's say I says they keep mentioning Dalen Hayes, but we shall see. Not a Notre Dame fan. So I'll go through that in just a second here as well. Big Red says, what's good, everybody? All right, so we're going to jump right into it. I forgot to change the title. But, you know, speaking of weight loss and just dieting and exercise or something like that, as far as the learning piece, I'm starting to learn things about my own body. And I know Kam Ru is a workout whiz. He does his own Sunday service of working out and stuff. But there was a pair of pants that I couldn't fit last week. It was pretty bad. I'm straining in the closet. My wife hears me. It's like a Levi commercial. And I was just like, I can't believe this. And she's like, what? I was like, I can't fit my suit pants. And so last week, I went to it. I hit it hard. And this week, those pants fit. So don't tell me you can't do something. You know, when it comes to dieting and exercising, you just put a plan together. Put a plan together and stay consistent. And mine was just simply doing a 5-minute burpee challenge and a couple of minutes running here and there. And this 6-pack in 30 days type of deal, just hitting it when I can. And that was just enough. Of course, I think I was down to less soda, and maybe I wasn't eating my muffin that I normally would have in the morning. But those little sacrifices made the huge difference. So like I said, learn yourself, learn your body, and that way you can meet your own fitness goals. And anybody does a 5-minute burpee challenge, 6 count, it will take you down. Okay. Still, like I said, we'll move on. We will not wait on Kam Ru, and we'll just jump right in to our outside linebackers. Who do we have right now? Of course, there's the obvious. There's Odafe Owe. This man is rocking it out. He is fantastic. Through 7 weeks, this guy was one of the highest rated rookies, outside linebacker rookies in the league. I think he was top 3. So you got to look at that. That this dude is phenomenal. He is going places. So y'all have to keep that in mind, that we have an outside linebacker who is a full-on. He's a disruptive, fast, game-wrecking. Go back and watch the Kansas City tape. Dude was phenomenal. Loved everything he brought to the table through the first 7 weeks and even on through the rest of the season. But he finished the season with 33 tackles, 23 solos, 5 tackles for loss, 5 sacks, 15 QB hits, or partridge in a pear tree. He had 3 forced fumbles and 2 fumble recoveries. He was definitely on his game, and I am glad that Odafe Owe is in Baltimore. I think just more things are going to come that are even better now that we got McDonald here, that we have that defensive line coach that unlocked Ajabo's potential, and he was just singing his praises when he was in Michigan. So now we got that Michigan defense here. Things are going to be installed. He actually said things are going to be different than what some of the outside linebackers that are currently here are learning. Like Jalen Ferguson, his technique, I believe McDonald said, hey, we're going to do things a little bit differently here than what Ferguson is used to. So hopefully that unlocks some potential for him as well. So let's see some comments here. All right. So Delicious says, outside linebacker is definitely my second concern as far as what we have now. It is one of those concerns. And the thing is every time we get it right on the pass rush side, it takes a dip, or like sometimes we take a hit in the run stop. I mean, you go back and look at the 2019 tape. Like, we were decent in the pass rush, but we were running lanes open like crazy. Let's move over here to Owe. We know that Owe starting. Let's just call it what it is. Owe gonna come out the gate starting. We are very confident in that, but who else is there? Next is Bowser. Now here's something surprising about Bowser. Is that while he had the Achilles injury, this dude showed up to still get some workouts in and work on that. He's not at OTAs, but I mean, the dude's still rehabbing. He had an Achilles injury, and Harv said he'd be back by camp. So if he's coming back by camp, then I'm cool with that. So if we had a game right now, this is the 6th month. Suggs took about 6 months to heal. We could see Bowser on the field. I'm gonna go ahead and say if we had a game right now, we had to go right now, that Bowser would be ready to rock. But on Twitter, if you type in his name, type in Tyus Bowser on Twitter, you're going to see nothing but underrated, scary, underappreciated, ghost player, underdog. But some people also said some other things like, he's defined as an edge player only, but they don't recognize that this dude was the best coverage linebacker that we have on the team. Coverage linebacker that we got on the team, the best one right there. That's Bowser, folks. He had 59 tackles, 33 solo, 8 tackles for loss, 8 QB hits, 2 forced fumbles, 4 pass deflections, and of course, as soon as I look up, Kam Ru is in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found the chosen one. It took a minute. It's like Avatar. We had to go up there. We had to dig him out of the ice and thaw him out. Now the chosen one's here, folks. You got all the Avatar powers going to share with us. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Kam Ru. Good, man.
You're a funny dude. What's up? All right, bro. Traffic is traffic, man. Trying to get back here. I was running around and it's working. I was listening to Engraving on my way here. Yeah. What's up, Engrave? I see he already on the check-in.
This man, not even need to check in. This man bumped up $10 for it, man. Like, Cameron he gonna get some serious Pokemon cards, man.
He's the Pokemon fun.
Yes, sir. I guess who else here, man? As soon as you pop up, Justin came in the building.
JT.
The other Justin, yeah.
Oh, Just P. Have me on there. Shout outs to him on the podcast.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go check him out. This dude's getting a lot of celebs on his podcast. He's getting people from NFL Network. He's getting people from college level, high school level. Doesn't matter. Like, if Justin hops in your inbox, obviously the interview is going down. So just just know that he has a lot of knowledge football wise, and he can talk about it all day long, any level. Y'all definitely check out KTSC Sports Talk, Justin.
I appreciate you. He tagging me, he post my music every time he throw up another tag. I appreciate him on that. Man. Every time I'm like, oh, I'll get hype. I'll be getting hype when I hear my music. Like,
This is a hit.
Appreciate
So let's see. So you missed the motivational moment. I think you hopefully you heard it when I started the show. It's basically, knowledge is power, and if you're not willing to learn, you ain't willing to grow.
That's right.
And let's see. Then of course I talked about how I was able to lose a little weight in the last week in order to fit some church pants and stuff. So yeah,
No
they didn't fit right.
No
they didn't fit. I'm telling you, they shrunk. They shrunk. That's what we're gonna go with. They shrunk, right? So,
you gotta cut sodas, B. You gotta.
Yes, I got on my game. Don't get me wrong. I got on it. I got on. Like I said, I used to actually teach human performance as far as physical fitness. So I had some workouts that I worked with on my own, and that was like a 5-minute burpee challenge. That's 6 count burpees, and then doing a little bit of running. Yeah. I had to stay away from the pie. No pie. See, you over eating pie.
I gotta have. This is my MO. I gotta have my pie, brother.
Yeah. All right, so back to it. I was just talking about Owe, how he just basically gonna be a wrecker. Then we got Bowser, and then they wanted to bring up Hayes. So KTSC brought up Hayes. So we'll jump over to Hayes real quick before I jump into the other guy who you want to defend with your life. So
I'm not defending I just said
Jalen Hayes is going to be a sleeper this season. 7.5 sacks. I think you and Eric DeCosta on the same page with that. They said Eric said, hey, there was flashes. He said, he is the 171 overall pick in 2021. This dude's 6'4", 253 pounds. I actually made a comment on my Twitter that, it looked like he bulked up to Debo size. I mean, he looked like he ready to destroy something. They showed just a little clip, or it was like just one little photo of Tyler Huntley kind of jumping in the air, kind of bunched up a little bit. But you could see hulking size right next to him, like, dude, I'm about to eat his lunch.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I'm glad they ain't got pads on right now, because Tyler would probably be resting in peace, just down for the count. Because Hayes was phenomenal. As far as what he looked like in camp right now, or excuse me, in OTAs right now. And he's fully healthy. He had a knee injury in 2021, week 3 against the Lions that took him down. But from when he was in there, this guy was trying to knock down passes. He had great pressure. It was looking really promising. And even like you watched the Washington football team at the time, go watch that game. You can see actually 2 people were having more burst than Owe in that game.
No,
you get the pie. You gonna bring the pie? I'm trying to drink water, and you over here messing up my flow.
I'm messing with you. Go ahead.
So anyway, like I said, EDC was excited about him. Said he flashed, fully healthy, showed up at the voluntary workouts. This guy wants to show up, wants to grind. And I think, yes, if we had a game this Sunday, this is another guy who could be ready to rock. I would have full confidence with Owe and him as 1 and 2 on the side if Bowser wasn't able to go. And then there's like 3 other guys, or was it 1, 2? I got 3 other guys that are really solid performance. But you got any thoughts on those 2 or 3?
Bowser, I love. I'm a big fan of Bowser. I've been a fan of Bowser forever. Dalen looks. I mean, I was watching Coach Edgar Allan Poe, the one that used to work with.
Yeah,
I can never remember his name. I don't know why.
Anyway, just think Lombardi, man, the trophy.
Yeah, but he was breaking down some of his pro tape and some of his college tape, and he said he could see like how great he could be. Like just from looking at certain things, that bend off the edge, and then he does remind me of Von Miller. It's funny that Justice talking about that he went to his pass rushing camp yesterday at the summit, because he definitely reminds me of actually a bigger version, size, the way he's built. But I got high hopes for him, man, for these outside linebackers, bro. Even with the injuries that we have, I got a lot of hopes in them, man.
Hey, speaking of Lombardi, man, hey, if y'all don't know about Lombardi's story, he has got a really, really good story of how he started his company. He's one heck of a businessman, and he started the idea for the Russell Street Report and Ravens 24 Sports off the back of a napkin.
Oh wow.
Back of a napkin. He did it in a restaurant, and that's kind of how the whole thing boomed up. And so I think working for him and working with him was great. He's the one who gave me some tips when I started Couch Rider Report and the website. When I started it up, I had some issues with some writers, and they said they were going to sue me, but I knew this guy worked at like Firestone. So I was like, he's like, I'm going to get my team of lawyers. I'm like, bro, you work at Firestone. Like, I was like, you ain't got no team of lawyers. They'll come out to me for a couple of articles. Anyway, but Lombardi's the one who advised me on that and about property, intellectual property, and how that it belongs to me the second it comes to the website. Just like these posts, you know what I'm saying? Like this is property of Couch Rider Raven, Couch Rider Report LLC. And so if you said, hey, take these things down, well, no, this is free contribution, Kam Ru. This just belongs to us.
Oh, yeah. I
So
ain't never take nothing down.
it's like, yeah. Yeah, and keep it all up, you know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of how, he gave me a lot of advice on that. So I really appreciate him. And he just has some really good YouTube videos when it comes to tape breakdown. But as far as the best, I'm going to be straight up with you. The best tape breakdown guy right now is the one going off all over YouTube right now with the All 22. His real name is Derek, and Derek really breaks it down. I think he actually got his inspiration from Sip to Tally. But I love watching Derek break it down because he can break down tape in a way that just opens your eyes. Even like while he's breaking it down, there's still things that you can see with your eye that he's not going to negate because he does his shows live. He'll actually be open to that perspective. And so I say definitely take a look at those. And of course, you got to go to the king of Ravens YouTube, and that's as our guy Engraven. Make sure y'all checking his shows out. I know hopefully y'all are part of the 54,000 that he has on his YouTube. So anyway, moving forward, we talked about Hayes. We hit Bowser, OA, and then we'll go ahead and hit your guy. This is your opportunity to defend your boy.
I gotta defend. I don't have to. There's no reason to defend him other than the fact that he's been playing out of position the whole time. I mean, I've said it many times. I've been saying
I'm trying my best to get him on the show because my cousin played as a freshman with him.
Right.
I guess he was a senior when Jalen Ferguson was a freshman. And so my cousin is a 2-time wrestling champ in the state of Louisiana. And he actually was playing defensive tackle when Jalen was a freshman playing outside. He was playing edge.
Yeah. They ran a 4-3 then. 4.
So, of course, the artist formerly known as Sack Daddy, Jalen Ferguson, 6'5", 270 pounds, but he's probably a little lighter right now. They've been reporting that he's came in lighter and quicker into OTAs. So I'd be interested to see what his weight is right now, what his speed is. He was number 1 in career sacks in college. So he actually beat Terrell Suggs in career sacks, I think, with 45. Like I said, slimmed down a bit, looks quicker on the field, according to SI.com's Todd Kaparvich. And then he's clearly a player that is on the bubble right now. Like, this is it. He has to show up, position or not. Whatever they ask him to do, he has got to figure it out. He had 4.5 sacks over the last couple of seasons. Last year it was 10 games, 6 tackles, 3 quarterback hits, no sacks, but he was still a contributor. And we're hoping that he can produce a little bit more because we're going to need him in the early parts of the season as far as the rotation. What are your thoughts?
Forward, bro. When you got. I mean, it's the same thing they said when they had Bowser and Williams. They were like, they kept bringing in. I don't know if you remember. They kept bringing in Brooke. They kept bringing in all this experience in front of him, and even Coach Oz was like, "We gotta give him a chance to develop. You're not gonna give him. You don't give him a chance to develop. They're not gonna get it together." Obviously, unfortunately, Tim was he got booted, but same thing. Ferg, how you gonna get? You keep bringing back Pernell McPhee. All those reps that Pernell took, playing DN, and then also setting the edge and playing outside linebacker, or even just being in that 5 technique. All those reps could have went to Ferguson. He took the reps anyway when Purnell went down, and then they finally realized, okay, we need to let him stay in there. He's setting the edge for the run. At least he was contributing in that way, but you can't, again, being 275 pounds, 285, why are you going, why does Wink have him backing up? What you going backwards for? You don't need to, not, no.
You want his hand in the dirt.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
even, the last game of the season, somehow he got switched over to the Sam because I know Bowser got injured and Oye was out. But I forgot who else we had at outside linebacker other than him that was healthy. You don't need to be going backwards. Why are you going backwards? He's too big. I can understand if he was athletic like Dalen Hayes or athletic like Owe or Bowser for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not. You can see that. He needs to be going forward.
Yeah.
In the dirt, go forward. I mean, every now and then, if you want to throw people off, like every now and then, you know how they would drop, we would, or certain stunts.
Yeah, you want to pull some Rex Ryan to make some organized chaos.
Yeah, you drop Calais Campbell in the middle of the field just to throw you off.
Yeah,
That doesn't happen on a regular. He shouldn't be dropping back. There's no reason he should be dropping back. So, we're gonna see. Coach, I seen the picture of him. I seen the video of him. He looks jacked. His arms are huge. All he doesn't look fat. He looks all jacked up. So hopefully
that's attributed to their offseason work. These conditioning coaches. I'm excited to see the work that everybody's been putting in, including Lamar. You definitely see on those videos that this dude is ready. I mean, he looks like that Spence Fit. Whoever Spence Fit is really getting them together as far as his speed and his strength.
Lamar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like, all right, with all these guys conditioning the right way and then taking proper rest periods, I'm excited to see what's going to happen. Probably less hamstring injuries. We're hoping.
Yeah. Can I say something before we go any further?
Yeah.
I was watching something on when Engraving was he was posting. He was he was telling people don't read into everything with Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
I just noticed like on what was it? Get Up. When he was talking, she was saying that she said Lamar is 12-8 in the division. He's not 12-8. Where are they getting these numbers from?
Yeah, that might have been a slip. There's no this guy, he ain't lost. He actually hasn't lost a game to anybody in the
Quite
NFC.
honest with you. He's nowhere. He's 11-5. If you calculate every game, he has not played the Steelers twice in a row ever in the season. He's only played Cincinnati twice, and that was the COVID year.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the COVID year and the MVP year. That's probably the only he played them twice. He's only played his rookie year. He never played Pittsburgh, not as a starter. Remember, by the time he came in, Flacco got hurt.
Yeah.
That was when then we went on a bye. So he didn't play Pittsburgh at all. She's saying he's 2-something against 2-3 or something against Pittsburgh. He's only beat Pittsburgh.
Where they get these stats from, man?
Where you getting these stats from? He's only beat him one time, and that's like it's annoying me because it's like everybody's just looking for something to say about the man. Let the man work. If he's not there mandatory, then you can talk. But right now, who cares? It's OTAs. You're getting more. You're getting all the work you need to do one-on-one with somebody that's just there for you.
Yeah.
Opposed to you being there, you got to share reps with everybody else and talk to them, and they trying to critique every one of the quarterbacks, not just you. You got somebody that's working with you. I'm not understanding it. It's just then they said something like he's taking 800 hits. Like Engraved was right. He was like, I don't know how many big hits Lamar's taking, but I guarantee you can count them on one hand. I can count them on one hand. I can name 3. That's about it.
I know the one where he set the record against the Jets. That was probably the biggest one.
That's the only time he's really taken a big hit.
Yeah, that's a monstrous hit.
Well, all right, go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
Anyway, moving back to Jalen Ferguson, there's a couple of comments here. Bill Sales says, yeah, sometimes a change in leadership is going to spark something. Maybe it'll help Ferg. I think that McDonald's actually concentrating on Ferg's technique more than anything. The way that he pass rushes now, McDonald said he's going to change that. He said if we do things differently in Michigan, And he's bringing that formula there to mix the technique up of Ferguson. So maybe he's able to unlock something. Maybe he sees something there he's able to unlock with him. Delicious says, if Ferguson plays his natural position, maybe he actually does something. LOL, I keep saying, but I hope we don't play anyone out of position. Okay.
You're right on that, D.
And then Ayatar says he ain't sold on Ferguson at all. He just nope, he ain't with it. I can
I tell you that, bro. He's a defensive end. You the same size as Derek Wolf. Yeah. You playing outside linebacker, and they got you dropping back in coverage. You tell me what Wink doing. You tell me if Wink doing the right thing, and then he's telling him to rush.
So we got to see that Ferguson is able to do his thing and in the new position. Hopefully they move into the right position. So let's see. Oh wow, I must have missed a few comments. Let me go back. Oh boy, wow. So we got to go back just a little bit further. Ravens not going to change the defense to cater to him. Not saying it's right or wrong, but Correa had the same issue.
Well, Correa, I don't know. Honestly, Correa didn't have the same issue. Correa was never really an outside linebacker. Correa played at Boise. They didn't know. They were trying to figure out if he should be an outside linebacker or should be a middle linebacker.
I thought he should be a middle.
Right. That's why they tried to keep him there because he played off ball the whole time at Boise State. Yeah. He rushed from the outside every now and then, but he was never a true outside linebacker.
Yeah, just have enough other out there.
I mean,
juice.
He would have did better if he would have if they would have kept him at middle linebacker. But then once he got to Tennessee, they kept him on the outside and he did decent. He wasn't good enough that they made the team, but he wasn't, like you said, he would have been better as an inside linebacker.
Yeah. All right, Bill Sills says, I think clearly defined roles and an all-around understanding of the defense will help guys like Ferg and Queen, and that's what McDonald seems to be doing.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So let's see. People saying hi to each other. Lisa saying, I think Mike McDonald will be the piece of the defensive puzzle. Yes, I think he's going to be a major addition. I think it's not just him, though. No. It is the staff he has brought with him that is like really working on those positional players. That's kind of what it boils down to when it comes to defense coordinators and offense coordinators. You got wide receiver coaches that are really working with the wide receivers. You got tight end coaches, that move. Like, I mean, in the past, we had a wide receiver coach move over to the tight end coach. And then that really helped. Yeah, Ingram helped really unlock the potential of all three tight ends that year, which I was just like, wow, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a difference, but boom, they took off. And so I think that was 2019, right?
Yeah, he got the they switched him. Yep, they switched him. You're right. They switched him
because like Marty was there, but you could definitely see what he was doing.
That's when Mark Andrews made the program. Yep, you're right. You're right. I think he's gonna come back after being at Wisconsin. If he does really good at Wisconsin as an OC, yeah, he'll come back to Baltimore really soon. Go ahead.
All right. So then we have Ayatora says Mike Floral said sent his florist out to attack Lamar in the media. Yes. So Florio done lost his daggone mind. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know he was trying to defend his friend, but it was a little too far. And I don't think PFT will ever get another interview. I don't care if it's in the middle of the season with Lamar. I think that the bridge is pretty much burnt, and that was Florio trying to defend his friend, but also going a little bit overboard and being basically disrespectful.
Who's trying to defend Chris?
Yeah, he was defending Chris, but at the same time, he was bashing Lamar. He brought up the jet ski thing where he tripped over the jet ski. He brought up the basketball court playing corner. He brought up what Lamar was wearing when he was playing corner. I mean, he brought up every possible thing to bash Lamar about his response to Chris Sims, and just went on this full on tangent. Like you can watch, he went off of about a good 45 seconds off on Lamar. Told him he basically was saying he was basically immature.
Well, I don't understand why you wasted your time doing that when the following day Chris Sims came on there and explained what he was trying to say to Lamar. And then on top of that, the back and forth with Lamar and Chris was already squashed before they even stopped.
Yeah.
Chris was
I don't think Chris. That's why Chris kept quiet. He didn't say nothing.
like,
Florio went off.
yeah, Chris was like, "Yo, you Lamar freaking Jackson. What else we supposed to?" And he made sense, and it made sense. And then Lamar said, I'm just here with my quarterback coach. That's it. I mean, let them. They both been like you in West Virginia, bro. You ain't even in New York. You you televised from West Virginia. He not even over here.
Yeah.
So
I can't say nothing because I'm in
no,
I'm in
no.
some cornfields right now.
And he just like you got like you in West Virginia. Like I don't know why I said that. All right, I'll leave it alone. Stand up. This is not the appropriate time for that. Let's go.
All right.
Let's
So
go.
we keep going here. They were talking about the career situation. We'll skip forward just a little bit. Brooke is saying, yes, is your shirt making fun of Joe? It was, like I said, it was a fun shirt that I made like probably back in 2018.
Butt, yo.
Huh?
Look like somebody kicked him in the butt.
No, it's Lamar hopping over the top of Joe.
That's not nice.
So it was like, okay, so 2019, right? Or 18. The FA was 18. So 2018, I think we were on. It might have been on Brooks' page, or we had a Ravens page. So
Brooke like poor Joe.
she's a little hot, so she about to pull up. And so what happened was people going back and forth. So people like, oh, Gino, Lamar's a running back. Joe's the best thing ever. MVP. So they kept bringing up the 2011 and 2012, 2013 season for Joe Flacco. But, outside of that, Flacco was meh. And so people got a little hot when I said that. And so I'll be honest, I took a side. I got emotional, jumped on Photoshop, went a little crazy with it. And then boom, the shirt popped up.
You be going in on Joker.
Yeah.
Tor said, yo, support. People actually support your cause, bro, when you taking my job. I ain't really going to really support you when it's over for me. Tor, he's like, yo, Joe didn't support him.
So what really ticked the people off is where the actual picture of Joe Flacco on here came from. So this was, if you take a closer look, you can check out you can probably think in your mind when he was like this. You think you can look at?
No, it looks horrible. It looks like get kicked in the ass.
It was when they played Miami.
Uh-huh.
Remember when they played Miami? And Miami, like Joe was running. Joe don't know how to slide. Joe got his clock cleaned out.
Molly
Yeah.
What's the dude's name?
Did he come play for us too? I think he came play for us after that.
No, well, he didn't. He went to the Saints. He went to the other team.
Yeah, my daddy team. So yes, he I took that photo, right? And I photoshopped that out. And then I wanted to show Lamar hopping over him like, hey, it's my time. I got this, Joe. So that's why you see it at the bottom saying I got this.
Like he's about to get foot to butt.
Yeah. So some people were like, yo, that's fire, man. Let me get a copy of that, this, that, and the other. And then other people were like, this is disrespectful to Joe Flacco.
Yeah, man, he won us the Super Bowl, brother. Leave the man alone.
So that's kind of the comments that were constantly going on. And so, of course, during that divorce of the Flacco and the return or the taking over, the changing of the guard, I took a side.
He's still playing, even though he's backing up.
Yeah, I still like Joe. I still like Joe. I was just a huge Lamar fan, and everybody was like, all those folks they kept saying, "Oh, Lamar's a running back." This was for them, really. I was just like, because they were just all on Joe stuff, man. And it was almost to a line. It was almost to where it was like a full on. There's the one guy, he was so hateful to Lamar. I was like, dude, why are you being so disrespectful? And he was just all Joe's this, Joe's a god, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, that's it. I'm making a shirt. So anywho, let's see. Brooke saying she won't tolerate the Joe slander. You're gonna take the slander. You gonna take next. I says he gonna chill. So I'm gonna chill on Joe for y'all, man. He got some things to say about Joe too.
Leave Joe alone, man. That man brought us the Super Bowl. Let that
Yeah,
man.
he did. He did. He had an amazing playoff run. But even that season, that man was the regular season. That man was not all there. Like
Don't.
if you go back and look at that season, they made a meme out of Pacquiao for getting knocked out, right?
Mhm.
They also made a meme of Joe Flacco for throwing a pick six. Him just passed out on the ground next to Flacco, next to Pacquiao. It was crazy.
Man alone. Yeah, I better leave that man alone. That man did. He did what he had to do, bro. He wasn't. Joe, the only thing I never liked about Joe, Joe wasn't. I don't care if you call him Joe cool. He just wasn't passionate.
Nah.
You know, he got the ring, but Matt Ryan is still Matt Ryan. Like the comparison should
Yeah.
have really been made.
And so now I do wonder like if Joe Flacco had a Julio Jones and not a John Harbaugh type of mentality of hey, let's keep this ground game and great defense thing. If
Oh,
if Joe Flacco had a Julio Jones like player with a different offensive coordinator, what he could have been.
Cam Cameron
Huh?
instead of Cam Cameron.
Yeah, I mean like if he had somebody else besides Cam Cameron and somebody besides John Harbaugh and he had Julio, like would he be on Matt Ryan's status? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, he was on him. He was telling him like, "Yo, we gotta throw the ball. We gotta throw." He was telling Cam that.
Hmm.
He told him that whole season, "We gotta throw the ball, man. We got the weapons. I mean, it wasn't like we didn't have the weapons. We gotta throw the ball."
Oh, here we go, Brooke. Okay. Look at the pot. Look at what was it? The kettle calling the pot black, huh? Ravens fans are so mean to Joe. You would think he was bowler. Please take out Joe and put in Greg Roman. That is you, Brooke. That is you. You be clowning Joe. You be clowning Roman like everybody clown Joe. Mm, just saying.
What's wrong with y'all, man? What's wrong with y'all? We all on topic now.
No, we way off topic. We supposed to be on linebackers, but this shirt definitely is a conversation starter. I got to get some new ones though, so I'm gonna be designing shirts probably throughout the season. Like I said, based on NFL PA agreements and stuff, I got to actually ask the player before I can sell the shirt. So if you don't see me selling the shirt and I'm wearing the shirt, it just means I made the shirt for myself and couldn't actually sell it to anybody. But maybe we'll just give it away on the show or something. I don't know.
Trying to get them that idea, the RWA straight out of the
Yeah.
bank.
Oh yeah. If I get an RWA shirt and just have just randoms on there, just have Bateman, have Owe, have Lamar. Oh man. I kind of wish Wink was still here. I'd put him in the middle of that joint. That'd be cool. with the chain hanging out. RWA. Let's see. Oh, Brooks says Greg deserves it. Bowler was definitely one of the I say he wasn't the worst. There were worse quarterbacks than Bowler.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Let's
All
All right, so let's go for. So we were talking about Ferguson. If he gets his position changed, or if he actually gets down this system that McDonald's has, he'll be good. Let's move forward into a guy that is really not that well known. He came out of UTSA. His name is Chuck Wiley, 6'2", 251 pounds. He has a ton of football experience as far as college wise. I mean, if I do 6 years in high school, then there's a problem, right? Because we know it's a 4-year deal, right? I'm supposed to be out of there in the 4 years. So if I did 6, there might be a little bit of problem. But he did 6 years in college. He did 6 years.
what happened, brother?
It's like from what you say?
He could play all 6 years. We don't know what happened. Something could have happened.
Yeah, I guess he played 4 years at Ole Miss, and then the other 2 at UTSA. So from 2016
He didn't play all them years.
yeah, I'm pretty sure he had some years of ineligibility or something along those lines. Like maybe when you transfer, you got that year of ineligibility, right?
No, well, it's like you get a redshirt year, but you can't play more than 4 years. Unless they change something I don't know about. But
Yeah, well, I'm showing 6 years of play.
I don't know how that worked out, man, because of the COVID year. I don't know what the heck.
Yeah, tons of experience. This dude started in 28 games. He had 137 tackles, 60 solo, 11 sacks, 31 tackles for loss, 2 fumble recoveries, and then 2 pass defenses, 9 quarterback hits, and that's during his time at UTSA. And during his time at and maybe it was backwards. His time at the other college at Ole Miss says 79 tackles, 5.5 sacks, 19 tackles for loss, 2 fumble recoveries, 2 pass defenses, 9 quarterback hits. So he just a high energy guy, has great motor, plays through the whistle. Through the whistle, you don't see him just taking off at the end of the play. You don't see him just taking plays off. You've seen other players like let's say Hollywood. If the play wasn't designed for him, you could see clearly Hollywood took some plays off. But if he knew that play was around him, he was all in. But anyway, going back on the defensive side of the ball, some guys they actually track people down. When you saw Haley Nada was chasing folks down. If he got taken out in the backfield, as far as juked in the backfield, he was chasing that running back down. You see him running all the way down the sideline, running through the whistle. He has a low point of attack. One thing I learned in football, low man wins. Low man, you got a low pad level, more than likely you're going to end up winning those battles. And he gets those wins from having that low pad level. His favorite player growing up, according to an interview that he had, was T Sizzle. T Sizzle. Now, I wasn't that excited about being down in San Antonio when UTSA first started up. And in fact, I was like, man, this team's garbage. There's no way. But their campus, phenomenal. It was great to watch these players get developed on such an amazing field. Our wide receivers used to go over there and practice all the time to play. We just play, just catch over there with our quarterbacks over at UTSA and get to see some of these hulking players come over there and do their thing. So I didn't get to see Chuck, but I know what type of products that are coming out of UTSA. They had a pretty good corner come out this year as well. So this is one guy I'm interested in watching. And like I said, if let's just say Bowser's not ready to go, let's say Hayes is not ready to go, let's say both of them, they can't rock right now. On the other side of OA is probably going to be Chuck Wiley or Ferguson, one of those two. I think they're going to trust Ferguson for the experience piece. But if Wiley happens to go in camp and show up, man, might be a beast. I have Taurus says 6 years of college, LOL, or 5.
I've never seen tape on the guy, so I don't know anything about him.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I'm just looking at. I'm on the Ravens app now, seeing if I see anything.
Yeah, it's just a hungry guy. He's a hungry guy who's going to want to get in this roster. And right now, the door is wide open because early is going to be opportunities to at least make the practice squad be able to compete. And so that's that guy. Then there's the final one is Vince Beagle. I don't know if it's Beagle or Bagel. BIEG. Huh?
You talked about Moon, I'm sure, right?
Oh, no, yeah, I didn't hit Moon. But Moon they had him in a different position.
Yeah, well, I just looked at the roster. The roster has him as
yeah, they got Moon. They got Moon at Mike.
I think that's because that's what he didn't play. I know he played linebacker.
Yeah, because it's like Moon, Mike. It's going to be Moon and Mike, Zacoby, McLean at Mike, Ross at Mike, a couple other backups at Mike. But I'm just saying, like they were most of those were at Mike. But this guy, from what I've been reading on him, they were saying that he's a powerful, disruptive guy with good instincts. Vince Beagle out of Wisconsin. Mm-hmm. So maybe we'll go back and watch some Wisconsin tape. But he's 6'3", 246 pounds. Like I said, at that size and height, I think that's prototypical for an edge guy. Coming off the edge, should I say?
He's been in the league for 6 years, so you don't need to see no tape. You don't need to go all the way back to college to see this joker.
He was over a couple other teams before coming to Baltimore.
Miami. That was his best season, and he got injured. But he had 2.5 sacks. He had an interception. And he had 27 total tackles. So
he did some serious traveling. Okay, everything from Green Bay to New Orleans to Miami.
Yeah, so
Baltimore.
We'll see. He's just. I think the reason why they brought him in because he was in Miami, and we do have that outside linebacker coach from Miami. I can't remember his name. The new guy.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming he may be familiar with him.
Yeah, it looks like he's got an injury history too.
I think he tore his Achilles,
Yeah,
and
they just say it says a foot injury.
and he had a foot injury.
Yeah. So it looks like he had an injury settlement in 2021. He was on the pup list since basically 2017 was on the pup list.
Mhm.
And then he got traded from New Orleans to Miami.
Mhm.
Ended up on their IR for all of 20,
Mhm.
all of 2021.
Mhm.
Got an injury settlement from 2021. Then was on a practice squad. Then got activated again. I mean, wow. Miami was just like calling this dude, hanging up on him, calling him, hanging up on him, and then finally he just got fed up. And then in Baltimore finally signed him. So I'd be if he can shake the injuries.
Yeah,
Who
we
knows?
get a tryout. It's like bringing in Shane Ray, see if he can play.
Yeah, it's like we'll take a waiver.
Oh, he's gonna keep Ray. To be honest with you,
Jose in the building. What's good, man? I see you in a minute.
what's happening?
Yeah, what's good, boy? So I think Jose was running the channel at one time as well.
Right?
Yeah, I think he was. Let's see. So I like Moon, big Gators fan. Okay. And Jose said, "What we talking about linebacker?" Yes, sir. We just got finished wrapping up the linebackers, so we talked about some of the guys that were kind of lower on the roster, no names. Chuck Wiley and Vince Beagle or Bagel. And so Bagel's probably a very, very long shot to make the roster. Health is probably going to be a thing. Consistency, he's going to have to stack play on top of play on top of play in practice. Going to have to get his what's the name? What's that wide receiver that didn't work out for us?
Which one? There's a lot of wide receivers that did work out.
Yeah, the wide receiver recently got this is Steelers now. A Steelers guy. Miles Boykin. I'm like, yeah, he gonna do this. He gonna do a Miles Boykin on that side of the field in order to make it on this team here.
Who you talking about?
Talking about Vince Bagel.
Yeah.
And then of course Chuck Wiley. Yeah, that's gonna be a serious. He's gonna have to be a serious grinder. But they said that this guy's got a high motor, low pad level, lots of intensity, good to go. I mean, and then tons of experience, just tons and tons of experience. So we're looking forward to seeing that experience translate to this league instead of just college. So that is a few of them. So Eye of Taurus says, I was pissed when we missed out on Ja'Kai. Polite Gators pass rushers have more upside to me than most SEC teams.
I don't know.
Is that a school bias? What do you think?
I'm about the Gators, so I can't even tell you, brother. If you're a Gators fan, you know.
Yeah.
No more than we do.
No, I'll be honest. I like the entire state of Florida. Florida's teams, as far as their defensive players, Florida State mainly. And for me, at the top of the list is Florida State for me. When it comes to any of their defensive players, as far as defensive front seven, I'm all on board. I really do like those players. Then, of course, the U. Previously, I was in love with the U during the early 2000s. And then, we saw the talent that came out of there. It was crazy how much talent came out of Miami in the early 2000s. And then, of course, yeah, Florida. I can say Florida definitely has those competitors because they just have depth on top of depth. Now with the NILs, we don't know where the talent's going to come from now because it's getting signed instead of recruited. Somebody just got a check, and then like a young student, a little high schooler who just like, is that a check? I'll take that. let's go. And then but the problem with that is like that's where the real recruiting is going to have to go down. Like they may hand out $1 million, but sometimes that development that you're going to get from a better university may mean something a little bit more. Depending on who's there. Like every place that has these NILs is paying all this money. They ain't gonna have a Deion Sanders there to help develop them in their position. So they can take this bag, but is it really going to help their draft stock? Because they didn't learn nothing or they didn't challenge nobody and they weren't challenged to grow themselves with these NILs going on. Brooks over laughing at me. Said, wide receiver that didn't work out for us. She had the same mentality as you. Like, who? Which one? Like, yeah. I'm talking about your non-figures, Brandon Dots, Marlon Brown.
You go down the list, veteran and rookies.
Demetrius Williams. I'm just shooting at everything.
Who didn't work out? Which one?
My fault. I was hoping y'all was mind readers here Tell me, which movies were you know here? So anyway, I says Florida colleges in general defense have solid players. Yes, absolutely. Let's see here. KTSC says Polite got cut after being drafted. We didn't miss anything with him. So take that. So now he's bounced around from team to team. Jose says my homeboy Jerron Eli from Ole Miss, running back with KC. I think DHB has just got that job over there, and I don't know unless he gets injured. Pretty much that's his job right there. It's not great, it's not magnificent, but that's what Kansas City does. They don't know. They're not that magnificent ground game anyway. They toss that rock, man. I've heard they have some different plans with Josh Gordon this year. The wide receivers coach, he said he has some different plans with him. So I'd be interested to see what type of plans you got with a guy that's, I don't know, a little bit past his prime, and he spent his prime kind of smoking.
30.
Yeah.
30.
He might be 30 something. I think he's a little bit over 30.
I think he's 31. He's the same age as RG3. That's his boy. Yeah. Play together in Baylor.
Man, let me go look this up.
I think how old is RG3? 30, 31? Maybe 32?
Let's see. Josh Gordon is 31.
Yeah.
But of course, 31 is like you in your 50s, and
going for him, he ain't really been getting no burn, so his legs should still be good.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I ain't rooting for nobody. All
right, Miner's here, man. What's good? He said, turn 50 today.
That's what's up. Happy birthday, brother.
What's up, man? Happy birthday to you. All I want is a number 2 receiver to go along with Bateman. You know how I feel about that. You already know the name about to say. I ain't gonna say it. Y'all gonna maybe say it, Dad. A little sneeze there, Let's see. I says, don't play about the character concerns. That's probably why they didn't get Pickens. Yeah, I can see that. I can see, okay, Pickens, it looked like he crazy as heck anyway. I don't know if y'all saw how he was looking when he got drafted.
He looking, but I just know he does have, like, his temper. He don't know how to check himself out on it. But that's in college, though. You start dealing with grown men, they going to torture you behind around, too. So, you know.
I say all it takes is one of them Orlando Brown type beatings in the showers, and it'll straighten him up.
Oh, God.
That dude couldn't wait to go to showers with somebody. He's like, oh, you talking all that stuff? Oh, yeah. Wait till in there. Gotcha. Yeah. Don't drop show, homie. Don't drop.
Oh, no. Ain't that type of party going on.
So anyway, happy birthday. Coming from Brooke. And then, yes, Crochet for sure. To the moon, baby. To the moon. Telling you, that boy said, don't be a fan later. That'll be one of the first shirts I actually make up. I might have to put that on there to say, don't be a fan later. And we'll make that shirt. Now, I did give Rashad Bateman some advice to counter that tweet that he got. I don't know if y'all saw that nasty tweet the other day. Did you see it?
No. I barely I'm rarely on Twitter.
You gotta see this, man. I tell you, Twitter land of the full-on trolls, man. It was just bananas.
Man.
So I'm gonna go ahead and read it, y'all. For y'all, those of you who can't do the explicit content, I'm sorry, this is coming. So here we go. So he was a little upset. He said, "Bro, score an effing touchdown this year instead of tweeting. Go run some routes or something, mofo. John Morant earned it,
Yeah.
Of course, that ass piece." I was like, don't even worry about it. I was like, put this on a tweet on a shirt, bro. I was like, when you score, reveal the shirt. Because it got my boy over here in tears.
Yeah.
So, when it comes to the haters, they come out of nowhere. And so what he was responding to, the ignorant Twitter guy there, little idiot, was a video where John Morant he was just being himself. He was having fun at the pool. And he was like, this ain't my what is it? He said, this is my real account. This ain't my Finsta. Mm-hmm. So he was saying Finstagram or something.
Yeah.
So
it's funny when people want to talk. You talk crazy, but you ain't getting no checks.
I'm like, this dude, like, dude, he came at Bateman with everything. I'm like, why you come at him like that? First of all, Bateman could have scored 2 touchdowns that year. One of them should have been a touchdown.
I asked him, I owe you some money.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was hot. He
you
was hot. Like this dude had stole his lunch money or something. It just came out, just fire, piss, and vinegar.
I don't know what I do to you. Why you mad at me?
Yeah.
That's what you should have said. Did he take your girl? Why you so
Yeah.
mad?
Oh yeah. I'm just like, dang, yeah, he took this man girl or something. I mean, maybe that was the change up. He went from went from old girl to the
Yeah.
other girl, and he was just mad about it. Maybe his girl.
Why you take your girl anyway?
Like you said, baby girl, come here.
Uh, that's what Bate need to say to him. Like, why you mad at me? I'll take your girl.
So y'all see, I mean, y'all saw it. Y'all saw the drama, man. He said they went in on him, came after him. I ain't never seen, well, I've seen it before, but I ain't seen a player respond and it actually hit. I mean, it looked like it hit. So hopefully the Bateman shakes that off and gets on the ground, does his thing and proves him wrong. I want to see him actually lift the shirt, do like a little Ocho Cinco thing, and had a tweet just sitting right there. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, Bate responded to that?
Yeah, you see the tears?
Oh, I didn't see the tears. I'm half awake over here.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, that ain't no response. He ain't really hurt by that.
I know he ain't hurt. I'm just saying, like, I hope he puts that tweet on a shirt. The second this man score, just go ahead and lift up the shirt and be like, yo, what's up?
You ain't giving that man no thought, because don't give that man no glory.
Yeah, I mean, it goes back to the whole, don't throw your pearls down to the swine type of deal.
No. We don't make suckers famous. No. Hey, don't put that on those shirts.
At least I blur his name out completely.
No,
not on the shirt.
He gonna know. He already happy that Bateman responded. He feel good about himself.
Yeah, he did. I guess he did make his day. But he definitely got to take that whole, don't throw your pearls down to the swine thing. So
I'd have been like, if I was Bateman, I'd be like, you mad at me? That's still your girl.
Brooks said they're stupider on Twitter than Facebook, believe it or not. Man, since Elon Musk, since he did that thing and removed that whole restriction, people been coming for each other's necks on Twitter.
Yeah.
It has been nasty on that. I'm just like, man, things I normally say that I get a Twitter ban for, and it'd be like regular PG stuff. Man, they letting it fly. I'm like, all right, cool.
You probably could have reported him, though, I'm sure.
Yeah. I think somebody definitely should have reported that.
You talking too crazy. Like, are you on drugs? That's the first thing I would say. You on drugs?
Well,
girl, if I did, I'm sorry. Not really. If I'd have been, that's what I said to do. I'd be like, if I was Bateman, I'd be like, are you on drugs? Did I hit your girl? If I did hit it, I'm sorry. Not really.
Yeah, he must have hit it just.
Then I'd have put the crying emoji. Not really. Not really.
I mean, he got the dude crying in the corner. He's just like, you met the parents and everything. Let's see. I says, can do Twitter. I tried 2011, never understood it, and then look back. It's a fun space, but I'll be honest with you, when they go into the spaces, like emotions just fly out the window. Like all logic in that room for the majority, just it just gets tossed. And then they just start spewing straight from here. All emotion, all up in this joint. Like whatever path they have been driven down as far as what they believe about the Ravens, it's coming out in that Twitter space. And it doesn't matter if you have exact facts. I could have a whole book full of things that I've written down from study. And actually, this is like from every daggone show that I've studied for. I could have this right here going over every single fact I have found. And they will discount it and go fully emotional in there. So I was just like, that's kind of what when I do the whole theme song, I was just like, yeah, you Twitter gangsters, this is just a hobby. Yeah. Those are the Twitter gangsters I'm talking about. Because they be going off in the rooms, man. So anyway, Calvin Grant. What's happening, man? So I remember the rumor that Bateman wanted out. What you talking about?
I don't know about that rumor, Kyle.
That must have been a deep in somebody's like pocket with some lint in the dry type of rumor, like hidden.
Yeah, I hope that's a lie.
Yeah, I hope that get lost in the laundry like some socks. Like come on. All right, let's see. Brooke says, if I was Bate, I'd throw in his inbox after he scores.
Oh, you don't do that either, bro. You
Look,
got to embarrass him.
you can't throw your pearls down to the swine.
No, you supposed to hit him as soon as you gotta have a counter. Soon as somebody say something foolish, you gotta be able to respond quick.
Yeah, hit him with the Lamar stuff. That just was funny.
Quick. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. I was on Clubhouse, right? So this dude, so they asked me to play a song, the DJ. So I sent the DJ the song. DJ said to me, like, yo, real talk, I ain't heard a record from you yet that I didn't like. So one of the dudes that was on there, he's with Universal.
Yeah.
Everybody's on there with Universal. The dude can't even criticize me the right way. He's like, I don't know. I just can't. I ain't feeling it. Da, da, da. He can't get no critique. And I heard the dude's music, but it wasn't for me. But I wasn't trying to critique him. I don't care.
Yeah.
So he said, and then the other artists was on there, and they were like, yo, I don't know. I F with Cam. Cam stuff is fire. Blah blah blah. And he's like, yeah, maybe my auntie might like it. I said, it's okay. I like your auntie. She might like my stuff. Maybe your niece might like it. Maybe your nephew gonna like it. Definitely, I love the fact your auntie gonna like it. Like I say, you got to be quick to say something sarcastic to ignorance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I almost said, I hope your mama like it, but I thought I was going to. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm glad your auntie like it. You know what I mean? And everybody can hear the sarcasm in my voice. You know what I mean? So you gotta. If somebody want to troll, you just gotta be quick on the response, bro. But I ain't inboxing nobody because then he get glory because he can hold that. Like say I'm the one that did that to you and you're bait or your couch and you one of the best receivers out there and then you say you inbox me. First thing I'm gonna be there like I'm gonna be doing is like yo he hit me blah 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 blah. Now you got some fame. Stop.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that was that LL Cool J and Chameleon or something like that.
Yeah.
They had that beef.
Nobody no fame that don't deserve it. Nope.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, I guess when you go on there, I do go on Twitter for the comments. They are hilarious. So
nothing, yo. Don't give him nothing, bro.
Yeah, you didn't hear that. I ain't hear nothing about being wanted to trade. I think Bateman is excited right now. So last year I made this shirt, and like I said, every time they make a comment on Twitter or something like that, or even on the interview, he made this comment in an interview and said, "I'll be everything Lamar needs." And so I put that into a shirt. I built that, so you can go probably back on a couple of. This shirt's going to completely ruin thanks to the dryer. My daughter not knowing how to paint. Anyway, yeah. So the dryer, the family dryer. She didn't want to hang it up, so it got messed up. But it was a shirt that had Rashad Bateman on it, catching the pass and saying, "I'll be everything Lamar needs." That was kind of a sign to us right then and there that he wasn't necessarily worried about what Hollywood brought to the table. He was going to do his best self and do what he could do for Lamar. So hopefully he can back that up this year.
He said it best in his interview. The interview after that Cleveland game. He was like, look, he was like, I don't even care about the stats. He said, I want to win. He said, are the stats great? Yeah, but that's just, he said, I'm out there to do my job. If I'm just out there to get first downs and that's what they need me to do, that's what they need me to do.
He was great at it. 18 of 25 of his first catches were first down. That was crazy.
That's not like he's not just doing show he's not showing face for the camera. Yeah. People that know him from Minnesota said he's the same way because that's the way they were taught. That's how they were installed into the system. That's how he's always played ball.
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota.
What you clowning Bobby Trossett for?
Oh no.
He said he clowned Bobby Trossett because he responded to a comment. He was trolling him, and he took the bait. He's like, "Right, Bateman, don't take that bait."
Don't take that bait.
Don't clown Bobby Trossett. Like this dude was gonna be on the show in a little bit, man. He's coming on the show like next week.
So you have to see this. Don't see this. You don't need to see this part.
I'm about to go back and chop this off. Brooks says that must be those Lamar doesn't like us anymore. People spreading that. Yeah, that's a lot of people spread. So I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. This is one that if you see NFL rumors, Twitter, Instagram, just delete it. Just ignore it. This dude, he wakes up in the morning and is like, that'd be a great idea. And then he just tweets it out, and there's nothing, not one bit of fact towards it, whatever. So if y'all see that particular Twitter, just ignore it. Don't even bother with him because he's just full on cap.
I'm still mad on ESPN that the lady up there, you're a professional analyst or reporter, you got the stats wrong on Lamar's wins and losses in the division. He's nowhere near 12-8.
It should be part of the 800 that gets fired every year from ESPN.
He has not played that many. He's 11-5, bro. He hasn't played everybody twice in the season to get those type of numbers. Oh man.
Let's see here. What's Invisible says, what do y'all have? Golden State or Boston?
Golden State.
Boston came out and shocked me for that game 1, but I think Golden State is back on track, and I think they're gonna end this.
I'm just rooting for Golden State. I want Curry to get one more.
Of course, you team light skin, whatever.
Both stars are light skinned, so I'm not.
Yeah. I mean, I was a LeBron fan, so I was always team dark skin. You know what I'm saying? So LeBron ain't here right now.
My man in Boston is light skinned too. So
yeah, they are.
Hey, but I ain't.
Yeah.
Man, there you go.
You know I be messing, man. Let's see here. What's I say? He says, I wasn't the only one that got on him for the comments about Lamar missing OTAs. He sounded like ESPN literally. So here's the thing about Lamar and the OTAs. Yeah, I mean, he's showing us he's working out now, but of course, like, he did have his own focus. And there's nothing wrong with that. And OTAs are voluntary. There ain't nothing wrong with, him and what his choice was. Everybody was coming to him about it. But what was also weird, and I'm just, I'm gonna put this out there in the air. Y'all probably gonna be mad about. Dude was focused on soul food. He started his own business. It was pretty cool.
Focus on it. I like the fact that he did it, but I don't think he's focused on it.
Dude, it had me focused. I'm looking at the food. I'm like, this is good. This is good.
This is why he can't put them slacks on. As you focus on the soul food. You focus on the soul food. Ain't nobody else focus on the soul food. Did you
saw that, bro? I saw that buffalo shrimp, bro.
Yeah. Let me get on this plane.
It was all over his IG. He just kept he showed the fried pork chops.
Look at it.
I was sitting here just looking, I'm sitting here drinking my water, just salivating, just like.
Hey, this man over here talk about food. Who's really focused?
It's like, look, he made a whole slogan. Why you ate yet?
Are you secretly undercover?
I'm here looking at his Instagram. I'm like, that's a good, delicious place. I'm about to go down to. Oh, I gotta go to Florida. And, by the way, I am going to Florida, so I might actually go check out that restaurant with the bitch.
I knew that was coming down.
So we're going to the Tampa Bay game. Yeah,
Tampa Bay ain't that close to Miami now.
We're going to figure it out. I need to go get me some YAY. And maybe we'll see Engraven there as well. So I tell you what, if I see Engraven, we're gonna find a way because I know he want to go to that game as well. We're gonna meet up, and it's gonna be awesome, man.
That joker is focused on the food. He try to blame it on Lamar. You see how our boy do? He try to blame my quarterback for his foolery.
Look, he didn't want to put it on the ground. He had it all over the ground. Plate after plate after plate after plate.
Say something good. You talking about he focused on the restaurant.
He's focused on soul food, dog. He's on soul food.
He focused on the food. He want to eat. No, you want to eat.
I want to eat. He put it on. He put it on there though. It was his fault. I'm blaming Lamar. That's why I couldn't fit the pants last week, dog.
Get your slacks and you up here talking about. He putting up all these pork chops up here, brother.
Fried pork chop. I'm talking about, dude. You gotta see something. Let me pull this up. You gonna see?
Pork chop.
You got to see it, dude. The place was on point.
Done. Let me get them pork chop, brother.
Wait till you see that play, bro. Hold on.
Looking at it now.
I'm looking at it right now. That boy,
man. Y'all see what this man is doing?
No, man. Right there.
What's wrong with you?
Look, you see this?
What's wrong with you? Get off that.
Good, bro.
What's wrong with you? You got a show to do.
He got a couple more plates on him. Like, it's all he doing is the plates, man. Fried pork chop, everything.
Can I get a special delivery to Nebraska?
Like right now, like.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Y'all do why? I say 8 hours.
Get this.
16 hours for the drive. All right. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. just do it, bro. Just do it. Oh snap. Oh yeah, Brooke. So yeah, you got to go to his Instagram. Go to Lamar Instagram and
Brooke, no,
yeah,
no, we
see it
gotta
on
show
there.
it too. Oh man,
There ain't nothing wrong with it, Brooke. Ain't nothing wrong with being happy.
Wilbur, look at Wilbur.
Nothing wrong with being fat and happy.
Look at
You
this
know,
man.
these people that look like Kam Ru, they ain't happy. They ain't happy.
I'm
They ain't
happy.
happy. They ain't had a brisket. They
I,
ain't had they
I eat like
they
a
didn't, they
big
didn't have Popeyes at 2 o'clock in the afternoon today.
I'm gonna ask Popeyes if I'm hungry. I just know I gotta hit that gym hard. The next
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I did have a slogan when I was working out. I was like, yeah, work out hard so I can eat like crap. You know what I'm saying? Like
look,
eat whatever. You know what I mean?
there's one rule. There's one rule you gotta follow. If you eat bad, you gotta work. If you eat good, you ain't gotta work as hard. If you eat bad, you gotta work harder.
Yeah, you gotta work harder. Yeah, no doubt.
There's one rule. One rule, two sayings. One rule.
Mm-hmm.
One rule.
Yo, Ayator's bringing up a good one here. Yeah, he said Weddle was eating a gallon of ice cream and cookies after every win. Oh yeah, he was eating. I don't know if it was a gallon. He did say, "Let me get some ice cream."
No, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot, Taurus. That's a lot, brother. A gallon.
Yeah,
Gallon is that's a nice little tub there, brother.
yeah. I mean, I can see like give me a pint. Give me a pint. I'll be all right. I'll be passed out somewhere. I'll eat a pint, maybe.
Right, though. That's good. Cornbread sounds good.
Oh, okay. Brooke over here, she's shooting shots at Wilbert.
Wilbur just jumped in.
She said we were laughing at you, Wilbert, because he came in here. He came in firing shots off early. He said, I just arrived. You guys laughing at Lamar's accuracy downfield. She's like, we were laughing at you.
We laughing at your quarterback's accuracy.
Who's this quarterback gonna be again? Because it ain't gonna be Deshaun.
How about back with the accuracy with the chicks? You go that no, that's
oh yeah, he was accurate, all right. Hitting it home. Knocking 24 out of 24 out the park.
He wasn't too accurate. Because they would be coming to get him.
Yeah, he had that Bill Cosby. Nah, I have a massage for you.
He tried
to happy ending. Nah.
I ain't gonna do it like that.
I'm sorry, I know. I was totally.
I love Sean. You just gotta know how to do it, bro. He did it all wrong.
His lawyer is an idiot. I'm gonna be honest with you. That lawyer, for him to come out and say that stuff is just wrong.
What did he say? Would he come out and say something?
He said, what massage doesn't end normally with a happy ending? He's like, I think he said something like 80% of massages for men have usually coming out with a happy ending, and it's nothing illegal about it.
Verbally?
That's what this lawyer said.
That's what his lawyer said.
Yeah, his lawyer said this.
Oh, he didn't say that then. His lawyer's an idiot.
I'm like, do you want this guy representing you in court? Because now, guess what? That lawyer can get put on the stand. And his words
would have been like this. What? Yeah, you done. We done.
Yeah, you fired. You know what I mean?
Right, bro. He trying to kill me.
I'm just like, dude, what is he doing? This lawyer, like, obviously hasn't been in front of a camera a day in his life, and he don't realize that every one of his words can be taken and turned into a Twitter song.
Both of the lawyers,
a YouTube song.
This is the problem. The lawyer for the ladies is an idiot too. He started his shots from the gram. He's shooting shots from the gram.
Yeah.
Like, what are y'all doing, yo?
Oh yeah, well, he did a whole video on the girl crying on the Instagram, right? Yeah,
and then he tried to put on ESPN. She wasn't. I'm sorry, no disrespect to any of the ladies in here, but come on now. Yeah. Now my father can't be a Houston fan. Stop. That was whoever wrote that literature was horrible.
Wait, who said that? What?
He did it wrong.
Oh, so yeah, we'll go Wilbur. So Wilbur said his lawyer basically admitted that Deshaun did wrong things, but it's not illegal. Crazy. Yeah, that was like the craziest interview. I was just like, really? And then in the quotes, I was like, this is just insane.
It's not illegal.
She said it sounded like Amber Heard's lawyer.
Look, Deshaun, look here. You can't abuse your power. You abuse. I mean, he did nothing wrong. What you did wrong is being single.
Yeah.
And trying to get happy endings. But this is the funny thing. If he really did that, the dumb thing was you finding the chicks on the Instagram. This is the dumb thing. Why are you doing it from there? Because you know all these, not everybody. So I don't want to say that. Some of these chicks just want dope. You know what I mean? But this is the funny thing. This is really what's funny. One of the chicks he's done nothing wrong, but he don't want to give them money.
Mm-hmm.
He should have did it. You should. Why Jeter put out the blueprint. Derek Jeter has every chick that he messes with sign a letter. No, that way you're not coming for me for money just because we had sex. You're not going to do any of this. They have to sign the letter before they lay down.
Hey, you got the Dave Chappelle. To the checkbox, whatever. Yeah. Would you like? Are we doing that tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes you got
to go ahead. Go ahead and circle here. Yeah, initial here. Yeah. Okay. Cool. But I mean, if they drunk, does that? I mean, that really throws that whole letter out.
What do you want? If they drunk, but
yeah.
Look, if they sign the letter, don't nobody know they drunk.
I mean, but if I'm going off X and some girl is telling me like, "Hey, just sign here," and I'm completely just out of mind.
How you get on drugs? We ain't talking about.
I don't know. I'm just a groupie. You know? So I just do whatever. You know, like she had some soul food in the bed, and I was like, all right, you know, I lost all complete train of thought.
We see what happens to you. He gonna give up the drawers over some soul food.
She had the Y right there.
Oh, but for him, this dude right here, this is the only thing that bugged me out. One of the massage ladies went on some show, a podcast, and talked about how he likes his massages. And then you had sex with him, but you mad at the end because he don't give you the money, but you went back and worked with him again. So
the same one that did it, Antonio Brown. Not the same girl, but I'm just saying there was a similar girl who had a situation. She wanted money.
Mm-hmm.
He told her he wasn't gonna give her the money. He gave her the sex, and she still wanted the money, or she came back saying she wanted the money later or something. Yeah, it's tough as an NFL athlete. You know, and you honestly want those other guys to mentor these young guys and let them know, like, hey, if you got somebody from your hometown that you came up with that you knew there's a possibility of y'all getting along and being great together, stick with her.
Stick with her.
Because all these other ones don't know you for you. They know you for this and what they can get out you.
I don't know where the worst thing. I think the worst thing is the fact that he was single. You single and you trying to mingle too much.
There it is, folks. There it is. He's there. He's here, man. I'm so happy for you, dog. Look,
man, please take a picture of that.
Go ahead and get it right there. Yeah, screenshot this real quick.
Everybody see this. Wilbur he has left the Browns. He is now a Ravens fan. You might get a ring. You might get a
screenshot. There we go. That's screenshotted, folks. That's saved. Welcome. I'm gonna go ahead and send you this right here. Welcome to the team.
we need some proof of purchase, sir. You gotta send some type of proof of purchase. You gotta change your logo.
Yeah, we excited for the guy. We're gonna have the lights going off, everything.
Get your profile pic. Change something, Wilbur. You need something that says that you are a Ravens fan. I need something.
Yep, we gotta have proof, man.
Something that leads to something.
Say proof or it didn't happen. Proof or it didn't happen.
But you better hold it. We all saw it. He said, "Go Ravens." He's not a Browns fan.
Y'all see it right there.
We gotta encourage him. Tell him to get out of the fire.
I think he's a little fed up with the situation because right now, like, he had a consistent quarterback in Baker, and I mean, it was, he's up there.
You get mad at Brooke.
What did she say? She said, "Stop encouraging him." She's like, he better stay over there.
Let that man live. You can't listen. Listen.
I mean, if the Browns call you not an adult, you should be.
Let me play Reverend Jermaine right about now. Let me give you a little sermon. You trying to get people away from the devil.
Wow.
The Browns is nothing but the devil, nothing but the devil.
Nothing but the devil.
Trying to come on home to heaven.
Come on.
Easy on this side of heaven.
Wow.
South side of heaven. And we fight over here on the south side. So now, come on in, Wilbur. But you got to change that picture, brother. I need to see some purple and black up there, my man.
Yes, sir.
Purple, yes, sir. Because
I have a transformation of your room.
Not accept anything less.
Absolutely. Amen.
Get you right, brother.
Let the church say amen.
I get amen. Hold up. Are you drinking? What you drinking?
Huh? No, it was
No. This is why he can't get in them daggone pants. He can't get in the church pants because he's drinking his daggone sodas. This is the problem he got going on. This joker caught him slipping. Caught him slipping.
Oh god. Let's see.
What this joker slipping, man? He talking about get the slacks. I'm going to go on a diet. Picked up the soda.
So anyway, so Vince Reminder says we don't want him to say a Browns fan.
Let Will put in. You gotta be nice on this side of heaven now. You gotta be nice.
Yeah.
Let him in, y'all. Let him in, Brooke. That's not being godly. Like,
watch your step.
You gotta be nice, Brooke.
Hi, y'all. Cameron is
What's
in
up,
the building.
Cam? What's up, King? What's up, young King? How you doing, brother?
Say hello. He's saying hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
You ready for? Are you on summer break yet?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all got out of school early. Y'all get out of school early over there.
Yeah, but they don't do holidays. So
We are like 2 weeks into it.
Oh,
I'm saying they don't do the holiday. I'll be sitting at the house just chilling on a holiday, man. It's just like this is magic. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I'm just gonna be by myself.
yeah.
We do the holidays.
You don't get as many as the rest of the schools do.
Yeah,
You have like they do have admin days, but like not as many holidays as normal school students.
They start school in August though? In August or?
I think they do. It's like late August though.
Yeah, the kids here don't start school until after Labor Day, so that's probably why.
Yeah.
Some of them are like get ready to get out of school this week.
They called you little couch boy.
Little couch. Junior.
Little Chief.
Yeah, they called you. He said his name is Little Chief.
Little Chief. Oh, see, here we go.
That's why you're a Chiefs fan. But this dude, let me tell you about this boy. So he is so interested in this show. He has made about 11 graphics, 11 like title photos that he wants me to use. Of course, he's got his name written all over them. So you'll start seeing those come up, any topics that we have. I'm like, geez, right? And he just, I think he's just money focused. That's all he wants. That's
all right. Hey, he working for them dollars. That's how he's got to get his grind on.
And I'm like, he's pretty good. The thing is, he don't use Photoshop. He just uses the phone gallery app. I'm like, okay.
Just saying.
Kid's got skills.
Actually, 11.
Yeah. That's what's up. Well, y'all got
to
be godly now and let Wilbert in now.
Yep, you gotta come on. Yeah, he changed the photo. What do you do?
He's talking about.
He said, I love Lamar. Love little crab cakes.
I'm laughing because
wow.
he's just saying something just to get in the door. Like I love crab cakes.
Yeah, he's just like he's like the dude on what was it? 40-year-old version? No, 40-year-old version? No. It was Anchorman. Dude was like, I love Lamp. He's like, are you sure? I love Lamp.
Yeah.
I love Lamp.
Look, man, just change the picture. Change the picture. I need some confirmation that you're a Ravens fan, sir. Don't tell me all of this good.
We want to see a profile change. Something. You know, we need some proof that you don't switched over to the purple and black. You can't go back neither. No take backs, none of that. And in fact, I need you to roast every Browns fan inside the AFC North trash talk page, whatever. Roast them all. I saw you over roasting Steelers fans. That was crazy. He is definitely good at his little funny photoshops. All right. So what Brooks said, you don't take any Lamar shots for 4 months, we'll let you in. There's the challenge.
One love him into heaven, huh, bro? You just
there it is. There it is.
Oh, you were hard to
4 whole months. I mean, I can't even go 4 months without taking a shot at Lamar.
4 months?
I mean, geez, you know what I'm saying? That's my QB. There'll be some times where he be making me mad my day, sir.
I'm nervous for any man that's dating you. He gonna have to wait
Yeah,
a long
4 months. That's a long time. Well, let him in.
time.
I mean, I don't know. She was dating Marlo. I don't know how long they was messing around. Now, I actually did you see that picture of Marlo's ring?
Mm.
He apparently married
Who?
Marlon Humphrey.
To who?
I don't know. One of his teammates, they videotaped him and said Marlo is married, and he showed a black ring on his ring finger.
It must have happened recently. He had no ring on his finger. Like,
I know it ain't Zendaya because he shot his shot at him, and that's when he messed things up with Brooke because she got all mad. And then she said he went up, just started going crazy after that. Now you just going crazy. He's just saying anything. He love whole base season. Oh my god. This girl, she said she can't go 4 minutes without taking a shot at Greg. I believe it. Brooke, you got to recognize now. You got to recognize. Back on the script, you got, if Lamar has a good season, it is a team thing. It wasn't just Lamar. It wasn't just Greg Roman. It is the team combined into helping with this great season that he had. Yes, he's an amazing athlete, but you don't have a scheme behind him helping him with either the comebacks, like the Colts one. Go look at the Colts game. That was a lot of scheme in there. I don't care if there was some no huddle. That was actually taught. And he used his instincts along with good coaching, and they developed it into a good game plan to have that comeback. Anytime you see a great game, Lamar has a lot to do with it, but there's a lot of pieces that are along the way that are tied to those victories, and also in the losses. Greg Roman is not the only scapegoat, and Lamar doesn't get a free pass. They are all in this loss together.
The way everybody says, don't seem like Lamar get any free pass the way jokers is coming at him. Have you ever?
Yeah, ESPN, they come for him, but it's like they took a shot at Greg Roman after that terrible Bills execution, the Bills game, but they hold it over his head like let's hang this dude every time every time Lamar has a bad game.
It's like right now though, Stephen A. Smith talking about, other than, okay, he should get his money, but he's not a winner. He hasn't won a national championship, nor has he won a Super Bowl.
Like, why is he constantly saying?
Please name how many quarterbacks that starting in the NFL have actually won a national championship and won the Super Bowl. Y'all go ahead. Name them for me, please.
I ain't got that kind of
name them for me. I don't know. I don't. Eli Manning.
I've seen one that won a national championship and went to a Super Bowl. We saw that.
Eli Manning never won a national championship.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford never won a national championship in college.
Did Peyton never win one?
I don't believe he may have got close, but he didn't win a national.
I don't remember Tennessee running in.
He won it. I don't think he won it. I think he won. Let's go down the line. I don't know how that's equivalent to being a winner. Tebow's won 2 national championships.
Mm-hmm.
College. That doesn't make him a great quarterback in the NFL.
Does Mac Jones have one?
I think he has, but he wasn't the star.
So of course, like you can see Mac Jones' level in college and his level in the NFL. Like it doesn't translate.
He didn't win. He wasn't the starter when he won the national championship.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So, what does that have to? Why is that? How is that equivalent to winning the national championship? Winning the Super Bowl because you didn't win one. You're not a winner in what? Like I've never seen a quarterback get so scrutinized, and you won an MVP at a young age, and you just doing what's asked of you, and even more.
Here you go.
I'm just all right. I'm sorry.
Robert has a good. This is a good question. He said, "How come when the Ravens do good, they credit Lamar? When they do bad, they blame everyone except for Lamar?"
That's not true.
Like I feel like there's equal blame. That like he catches a lot of like Stephen A. Smith is one of the main people who blame Lamar for everything.
Stop! Don't even go. Stop!
What's up?
Stop! Just stop!
Yeah.
Well, we lost the playoffs in against Tennessee. We know it was the defense, but Lamar got the blame.
And Stephen A. he came across and just blamed Lamar for the whole thing. I'm like, wow. And then like anytime he wins a game, regular season, Lamar wins a game, regular season, and you see Stephen A. say, well, you know what? To be honest with you, I'm not convinced. I hadn't seen him win a playoff game. I'm like, it's week 2, bro. Like he just beat Kansas City. Like
playoff game. When he won the playoff game, you know what it was? Oh, well, he couldn't win it with his arm.
we can't win more than one. I'm like, quit moving the bar.
Something like don't. That's incorrect. When y'all say, Wilbur saying that everyone gets to blame but Lamar. That is a lie. Right now, they're talking about he's not a winner. So yeah. I don't know how you say he's not a winner. He got one of the best records in the NFL as a starter.
Man, so and you're gonna see that narrative change like probably in a week or so, because the second he gets his contract, they'll be coming down. Oh, he's one of the greatest stores, one of the greatest players in NFL in history. Same people that was just bashing him, putting him, knocking him out of the top 10, saying that Dak Prescott's better than him, all this stuff. Then you're gonna see those folks come across and be like, all on his job.
I like Torres said he said the right thing. Thank you.
Here, this one, if Hollywood cut all his drops, Roman would have had the criticism. Wouldn't have had the criticism he gets. Right. Still think he should go, but I think giving him breathing room to make something happen this season.
No, I wasn't even looking. I was looking further up. When he said Lamar. He's better than any quarterback that won the national championship, including Cam Newton. I mean, I just don't understand. You can't. That's not equivalent. Like Troy Aikman didn't win a national championship in the UCLA, so he won 3 NFL titles. Like, how's that? You can't compare. It's a team sport. How do you compare the same? How do you compare them both? You can't compare them like that. Like it doesn't. It makes. It's just like you reaching for straws for no reason, like just to bash this man. And he's out of anybody. He's not acting like Kyle. He doesn't act like Kyle Fuller. He's not acting like Baker Mayfield. I don't know how he's taking more. People say he's taking more hits than any other quarterback, or he takes so many big hits. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I think Josh Allen's taking more big hits than him. I mean, you know, right. You're right.
It's an ignorant comment from Sass. All right, Brooke, here we go. You going at it again. So it'll get thinner next season. I get last season. We had injuries. His play calling is vanilla. He can't adjust for nothing. Now you got to look at that, Brooke. Like, hold up. When it comes to Greg Roman, when it came to the Miami game, yes, he did not make the adjustments, and I think there was some talking to on that, and they were trying to figure that out, how to beat the zero blitz. It's not something that that they figured out that game, and everybody saw it on national television, so he gets a lot of crap for that. And then of course there was the play that was pretty much going to the right side of the field, short to either the fullback or the tight end. When it came to 2-point conversions or close to the goal line formation and stuff. Yeah, those things could be adjusted. But for the most part, when you see those comebacks, even with the backup players, those were adjustments, man. That came out of the vault. Like, y'all don't want to hear it. But I'm telling you, go watch all 22. This guy is breaking down these plays, and you're not seeing the same stuff that you saw in 2020. So let's see. Delicious says, I love Shannon Sharp, but he has no respect for Lamar either. I guess I gotta go back and watch those. I hadn't seen him disrespect Lamar yet.
I've heard him. He sometimes he on it, sometimes he off. You're right about it. Sometimes he gives him love, and then a lot of times he tries to shoot him down. I don't know what Shannon is. I think Shannon be on it, and sometimes I think Shannon. I don't know. It's hard to read Shannon sometimes. Shannon the wave hopper. I'm sorry.
Shannon be tripping me out because every time he's skip. Like that. How many times you gonna say skip today?
Shannon he's a wave hopper sometimes. So I think he believe in Lamar. Then other times I'm thinking like, sometimes he makes sense. You got to make your plays. Lamar got to make your own plays, which makes sense. And then sometimes he just be talking, and I'll be like, what?
Mm-hmm.
What? Even Skip look at him like, what?
Skip be going off field. Skip do stuff just tick people off. I remember meeting him in person. I was not impressed, even a little bit.
Oh, Skip?
Yeah, he's kind of a jerk. And it's behind the camera. Like, he's there for a salute to heroes thing, but he's being a jerk behind the camera, telling me that he ain't got time to talk to me about sports. I'm like, Ain't you here for this? This whole salute the hero. I am the hero. Come on, brother. And so he just playing on his phone and said, you know what, I don't get paid to talk to you about that. I was like, we were just talking Joe Flacco. And I was actually giving Joe Flacco props, Brooke. I was like, hey, what do you think of Joe Flacco now? Because we had just won the game. Joe Flacco threw I think it was a 28-yard touchdown to Torrey Smith to close it out.
He's about to get in a debate with him. Skip never liked Joe Flacco. He called him Joe Fluco.
Yeah, he did. And T. Sizzle got into it. So this was very close to that time frame. So he's down in San Antonio, hanging out in the quad on Fort Sam Houston, and gets out there. And I think the whole crew was being a little bit snobbish. Everybody except for Woodson. So then one of the girls, she was out there with Skip, being a little snobbish, whatever, and she stepped in deer poo. It was awesome. She was so mad. I was like, this made my day. It made my day a little bit better. I get on the show, give my family a shout out, and talk about Arian Foster at the time was better. They were talking about who was the better running back in Texas. And it was out of Arian Foster, and I can't remember who Dallas had as a running back at the time. But Arian was tearing the whole league apart at the time. So, of course, I gave it to Arian. But, Skip decided to go completely left field and just claim the other guy and came up with dumb reasoning. None of it made sense whatsoever.
That's good.
Says, I better be nice to Joe. You gonna pull up? Don't you be pulling up on me, man. You stay over there.
Brooke, you better stop making your man wait 4 months.
Got him. Oh, what'd she say? She said she'll lay off Greg if she sees something new next season. He claims he has something new, but he said that before. Yeah, he's got 20% new stuff that still needs to be installed. But I think even with the 80%, you're going to see some stuff that even though he says he has 80%, we didn't see 80% of it all. We didn't see 100% of the 80% that he said he had last year. I think we probably saw about 50, maybe 60% of what he really had to offer. And I think, it's all about game planning because you can only roll out so many plays in the game plan. What she say? He won't make it 4 days.
Brooke, you are acting up. Don't be.
Let's see what Shannon I says. Shannon is not the voice of the people. I'll say that much. He'll be critical of certain people. Excuse me.
Brooke, you supposed to be handling your business. Look what time it is, Brooke. You ain't handling your business. We done went over an hour. Ends done.
Sorry, I didn't say 15. I said 50. Anyway, we can't go into a new topic about Kyle Hamilton. We hope he's not, but yeah, we are way past time. I think we said an hour, right?
Yeah, we said an hour. I knew this was going to happen. Brooke ain't handling her business. She told me 4 days.
Running the clock. We didn't even see the Brooke clock. What I want to do is probably just build. I want to build an internal timer that shows up at the bottom of the screen. It'll probably have a picture of Brooke and the Brooke. They'll call it the Brooke timer or something, and it'll just be a countdown to 0.
Over. Brooke doing a 4-month plan. She got him on a 4-month plan.
Oh Lord.
Somebody ain't gotta wait 4 days. You lying, bro.
She said she forgot about the clock.
Too busy with talking about them 4 days. Problem is, ain't them 4 damn days.
Lord, have mercy. It said, "Oh hush, oh what'd she say? Oh Hurst, y'all didn't listen to me half the time, anyways." Oh,
I heard 4 months.
Hirsch. Okay, she was saying Hirsch.
I was listening to them 4 months.
All right, so next show, mother is in town. I'm gonna be honest with you. My mom is in town for the next couple of days, so maybe Wednesday. We'll see. I'll hit you up and let you know if that's going to go down or not. But I appreciate y'all coming through. We got 10 people still in the room. Make sure y'all hit that like, hit that subscribe, smack that bell so you know when it's going down. And we appreciate every person that comes through. We had a great time tonight. I really enjoyed myself. And, like I said, I'm drinking the Coke. I'm fitting in the slacks, man.
Yeah, see? All right, try to hide it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to get Maine off stop drinking the soda. We get back in his pants. And we're going to try to get Brooke to cut down these 4 months. At least don't have the man waiting that long. Good God, he's trying to kill him. He's going to lose his mind.
Either y'all just go to church together and y'all figure it out. Anyway, this is the home of Original Sports Perspective.
I can't.
Castillo.
Oh, Lord. What's she doing to me? What's she doing?
Thanks for tuning in to the Couch Rider Report. I'm your Couch Rider Raven. It's your main man, Kam Ru. We saying, hey, peace out. You have a happy Monday. Later.
Introducing the Couch Rider Raven Report. Let's go. Ravens, Raven, Raven. Couch Rider. Raven, Raven, hey, Raven. We gon' ride out. Raven, Raven, hey, Raven. Couch Rider. Raven, Raven, hey, Raven. We gon' ride out.
For some of you Twitter gangsters, this is just a hobby, Original Sports Perspective. You can't stop me. Couch Rider Report, it's reflective. Please respect it. You will get checked, and your knowledge will be tested. I ain't the coldest Raven, but this is my show. Shout out to the Barry White rap for the beat, though.